Well, got a couple things at a flea market today. I got myself a clamp that'll be dedicated to pressing in those tabs. These darn tabs when reassembling, like those tabs, these tabs here. This would be good for clamping them down without making hammer marks in them. Got a little ball peen, speaking of hammer marks, in case anyone want to de-stress some tin, get rid of some dents. So I got this Comet, $10 at a flea market, and we'll be doing a cleanup on that at some point. And I got this cheapo thing for $3. I got 3 of these now. I figure I could use them for parts if needed. And this was $1. This was $1. And they're all dirty. Let's go clean them up. So I'm just going to clean up this little Dietz Comet. And it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty rusty in here. I'm going to hit it with some WD and get this baby working so we can clean her up. So my $15 fines from today. Boy, I figured, well, if I'm cleaning up these lanterns, might as well clean up the tools. Give them a nice little polish. They look nice for YouTube videos. So we got the Comet here, and we got this. This was what, $3? I mean, I got 3 of these now. They're just going to be for parts. That one's never been used. But I'm contemplating taking the cap off this and putting it on another project. I just don't know. I don't know. I got to ask you guys. What do you think? How do you feel about taking apart a complete lantern to take care of another one? What do you think? Leave it in the comments. Well, here's where I'm at. Got a little bit of a quandary here. So I just picked up this Comet today. Sorry, the parts of I'm already starting to clean up the parts. You saw the cleaning video. Anyway, you saw the video. Clean this thing up a little bit. So I have to make a decision. Here I have embury little Supreme right here. And there's a video to this. If you haven't seen it, there's a restoration video to this. This is missing the crown on top. And somebody in a lantern collectors group said it's possible that a Comet crown will fit on here. It looks like it's going to be pretty small looking on there. I don't know. But if these holes line up on top, so here's the thing. I'm thinking, geez, I don't want to. I'd hate to take this apart. It's a perfectly good lantern with all its parts. And it's another Dietz. And I don't have a Comet in my collection. That's not really a collection. But, so I got to clean, I want to clean this up anyway. So why don't I clean this up, strip the paint off, and do all the things that I do. And since this is going to be off and taken care of and refurbished, I can just take it over here and pop it on and see how it looks and see how I like it. I'd rather have this complete than this complete. I just hate wrecking something that's already complete. But it was worth, this was $10. And it's possible I could get a replacement crown that might fit that. Saw it online for like $12 plus shipping and taxes. So that's $10. That's, I don't know, who knows what, 14, 15, 16 bucks for something that I don't have my eyes on or hands on. So what I'm going to do is we're going to, I had another lantern I wanted to do in place of this, but I kind of want to see how this looks. So we're going to put some paint strip around this, take the parts apart, and clean them up. So this is going to be a new thing about, I've made a lot of videos, but not a lot of restoration videos. So, you know, those things with focus and all kinds of other issues. We're coming up here. Oh, it's got these. I'm going to try taking this off of the back. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, that's going to work. Okay, good, good, good. This is an easier way to take this off than dealing with these tabs right here. They never look the same when you put them back in. This is kind of hidden back here. Get her out. Okay. Speaking of tabs, now we got to take those out. So let's reposition here. It's a little crusty. This little section here, it's a little crusty. But it's kind of the look that the way this crustiness looks after you clean it, or polish it, or wire wheel it. It'll have an interesting texture to it that might match the little Supreme, which is right there. Okay. All right, that's off. Now, just for fun, I want to see, because I know these chimneys are not the same size. Oops. Oh, what a mess. Weird, the tabs are very similar, but the chimneys are different. Well, boy, it's really close. That's so weird. How are they that close when the barrels look totally different? Well, all right. Now I gotta do some measuring here. But anyway, we're gonna go put some paint stripper on this. Okay. All right, let's put a little paint stripper on these things. I like the gel. Feel like I'm wasting a lot with the gel because a lot of it drips off, but pretty cool. Wow, it's coming off right away. I don't know why I'm putting paint stripper on this. I'm just gonna grind it all off because of all the rust, but what the heck. Okay. Let's slap it on here. Be generous. If I'm out of frame, please forgive me because I'm looking at the object, but not through the camera. And I forget. Like right there. Yeah, I forget. You don't need to see all this. All right, we'll come back. So while that soaks, I'm going to go put this crown on the wheel and see how it looks and see how it fits on the Embury Little Supreme. Well, here's where we're at. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And, you know, it matches a lot, this old stressed metal. It kind of matches. It looks a little small on there. Maybe just because I've been looking at other pictures and everything. But it'll fit. The holes line up. So we're going to try it. I'm going to try it, but I'm still going to get that little comet cleaned up. And if I end up loving the way that comet looks, I may just stick with the comet being whole. Once again, we got great glass for that comet. So I got great glass for this. But yeah, we'll have to decide. I gotta go check on the progress of the paint stripper. Let's check this out. Doesn't look like it's really done much of anything. Well, maybe a little. Let me hit this with the brush, and we'll see what's become of this paint. You know, original paint. This old original paint, man, it sticks really good. So, okay, let's try it out. Kind of looks like it's got some other paint underneath, or maybe that's just how they sprayed them. I don't know. It's just some different colored paints here. Do you? This is just with a soft brush. I'm gonna hit it with the wire brush a little bit. This yeah, this paint is this ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's just as hard getting it off with the wire wheel than it would be if I didn't even try the stripper. I'm gonna try another coat of the stripper. It does say up to 3 coats of the stuff. We'll give it a try. We tried it and the holes don't line up. 3 of them almost do. And the 4th is just off by, I don't know, a couple of millimeters. By and large, in every direction, these were not fitting right. You can see the holes are a little bit wider. I had to force them in. The tabs are just a millimeter or two too wide to slip in those slits. And the geometry of them's off a bit. So this one isn't going to work. It's okay because it does look kind of funny on there. It's a little small. And I sure want this thing to be complete, but not with something. I don't want to destroy either part. So, okay. Back to the comet.